Tumbler Ridge, BC is holding together thanks to the caring and kindness of neighbors, friends, and strangers, all facing the unthinkable, the loss of 8 lives, most of them so young, all taken by a mass shooter. The RCMP now confirming their names. Among those killed at Tumbler Ridge Secondary, Zoe Benoit, Abel Mwansa, Takaria Lampert, Kylie Smith, all of them just 12 years old. And then there was 13-year-old Ezekiel Schofield and educator Shanda Avigana Durand. Those found dead in their home, the mother and stepbrother of the shooter. Jennifer Strang, identified by police using her legal name, Jennifer Jacobs, and 11-year-old Emmett Jacobs. Ian is in Tumbler Ridge for us tonight. Ian, we've heard about how tightly knit this town is. I know that over the course of the few terrible days, you've been seeing that firsthand.
Everywhere you look, you see people who are clearly sharing their grief, sharing their reminiscences, especially now that the names of the victims are out there. The RCMP says that it released those names of the victims only after careful consultation with the families. And so let's begin our coverage with Julia Wong, who shows us many of those parents want their children to be remembered the way they knew them.
Relatives say Takaria Lampert was loving, courageous, and one of a kind.
She loved her family fiercely. She just wanted to bring sunshine to everyone and everything she ever touched.
The 12-year-old was known as Tiki to others around her. Her mother and the 7 siblings she leaves behind are reeling from her loss.
It has been the hardest pill to swallow. I still am in disbelief. To accept that my daughter is gone is impossible.
Another victim, Zoe Benoit, is being remembered as vibrant and caring. She brought so much laughter and smiles in her presence. She loved spending time with her family where she could show her love, the family says in a statement released by RCMP. Kylie Smith enjoyed art and school, her family, and friends.
Kylie was an amazing little girl. She was just so full of happiness and love, and she just cared for everybody, and she just wanted the best for everybody. She just, she was the first person to help anybody that needed help, and, if she never bullied anybody, she was just such a good-hearted kid.
Abel Mwansa was respectful and hardworking, and known for his big smile.
He was so polite and so good and well-spoken, and for a 12-year-old child, I thought, man, he is so mature and so intelligent.
This growing memorial is where many have come to pay their respects, including BC Premier David Eby. In this tight-knit community, everyone is feeling the deep loss.
I have a group of kids in town, junior rangers, and one of them was killed, and the other said, she's in critical condition.
A resident of Tumbler Ridge for about 30 years, Glenn Miller says it's difficult to think about anything else right now.
It's been pretty hard, I don't sleep, don't eat. We'll get over it, the sun's still shining, but just not as bright.
2 victims remain in hospital. One, 12-year-old Maya Gabala, who is critically wounded in the shooting, clinging to life in the hospital.
I feel like I'm living in a nightmare right now that I just can't wake up from. She's an incredible human being. She's strong. And if anybody's going to make it out of this, it's definitely going to be her.
Julia, the anguish shared by so many people, it has been drawing leaders, the Premier, as we saw already, and soon the Prime Minister.
Yeah, that's right. Mark Carney will be traveling to Tumbler Ridge on Friday after getting an invitation from the mayor, and all the party leaders will be traveling with him. They will be attending a vigil that's been organized by the community, and it'll take place at the town hall, which is not too far from where we are, and that will start at 6 p.m. local time. And this vigil is being billed as a place for people to come together to reflect and to honor the victims.
Julia Wong, thank you very much. The memorial in Julia's story has been growing quickly, just steps from where we are in front of Tumbler Ridge Secondary. Flowers, candles, pictures of those lost. Caroline Bard-Goot shows us how this town is grappling with the tragedy and, for some, the terrifying moments that they live through inside the school.
Duncan Mackay doesn't know if he can ever go back to Tumbler Ridge Secondary School. He and his cousin were in gym class on Tuesday when they heard gunshots.
Then my teacher went out to check and he saw students on the floor. On the top floor, he went up to see and he saw bullet holes in the glass, came back down.
The teacher locked the students in an equipment room and tried to distract them.
He managed to keep everyone in that equipment room, calm. He kept lifting up the mood whenever it started going down. He maybe cracked a joke, keep everyone morale up.
It was about 2 hours before police came and escorted them out of the school, past the blood and bullet holes that told the story of what had happened.
I was looking around. There was in the back of someone's heel, footprints, On the heel there was blood.
Duncan was in school that day, but his mother, Tiffany Hildebrandt, kept his 12-year-old brother home.
I don't know why I didn't send him to school. The day before, he was kind of pale, so I just didn't wake him up the next day. And if I did, it could have been very different for our family, because those were all his classmates.
That boy's best friend died in the shooting. The family had just moved to Tumbler Ridge in September. It immediately felt like home, but that feeling has been shaken.
We lock our doors down. We didn't lock our doors when we got here. My children lock our doors. They're scared.
Hildebrandt and her business partner own a bistro in town. They decided to stay open to feed first responders and provide a safe place for the community and for the affected families to go.
I just wanted to be here for them if they want to talk, if they want a shoulder to lean on, if they just need a place to go so people leave them alone. We're here.
Caroline, that bistro has become a real hub for the community and a symbol really of how this community has drawn even more closely together.
You're right, Ian. And just to give you a sense of how intertwined this community really is, while Tiffany Hildebrandt was waiting to find out if her 3 children were okay while they were locked down in that school, she got a call from someone in the community saying that they had come across a child that needed a safe place to go. So Hildebrandt said, bring them here. Well, that child happened to be another sibling of the shooter who had just gone home, found his mother and brother had been shot to death and needed a place to go. So went to neighbors.
Caroline Bargut, thank you very much.
Thank you.